Okay, here we go. And so you have to finish the sheets, the two sheets. There was not too much actually. So this is the bottom part of one of the sheets. Yeah, this one from 7 to 24. Actually, they're just numbers. Doesn't mean they're 24 questions. So in practice will be no more than 35 laps. So we can pick a variable and let's just go practice P. We're comparing that to 35. So the practice is going to be greater than 35 laps, less than. It says no more. So it can't be 36. If I say we're not going to practice more than 35, it's going to be less. So I know it's less. And then the other question you have to ask yourselves, can it be 35? It can, because it says no more than 35. So we can go up to 35, but no more. So you got to put an equal sign here. Kevin ran for less than 5 miles, so let's call it R for run. Okay, so the amount that he ran was what compared to 5? Greater than 5, less than 5? And this one is just a less than 5. Okay, so whatever he ran has to be less than 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. You cannot spend more than $50. So if your parents say that, they give you their credit card and say here, but you cannot spend more than $50. So the amount spent, let's just call this the amount spent and the $50. So the amount that you spend, can it be more than 50? No, it can't, because it says you cannot spend more than 50. Can it? So it has to be less than 50. That's your limit. But can it be 50 as well? In this case, it can. Okay. Up to 50, but no more. Okay, so 50 is definitely included here. The occupancy of the room must be less than 437 people. So you have a particular room, you can fit 437 people. You can't fit any more than that. Okay, it's probably against the law or something. So the room, the number of people in this room compared to 437. So in this room, you can fit any number up to 47, meaning the number of people in this room will have to be less than 47, and it could be equal. Okay, so it could be up to 47, no more. Okay, more than 800 fans attended the opening soccer game. So here was a soccer game. Let's call it G. The fans that attended. Okay, so at this particular game, how many fans attended this? The game, was it greater than 800, less than 800? So it's more than 800 for sure, more. Okay, not 800, anything above 800, 801, 802, 803. Okay. The heavyweight division is greater than 200 pounds. I thought it was 250. Where's that the limit? Okay, anyways, so the heavyweight division, probably boxing here, all right, is greater than 200 pounds. So for you to fight in that division, your weight has to be greater than 200 pounds. Okay, if you're 200 pounds, you're not a heavyweight. Challenge. Name 3 solutions to the inequality W. Okay, so W is less than 4/5. Then justify. So why don't we use a number line? So here's a number line, and 4/5 is a small number. It's a number between 0 and 1. So I'm going to use 0 here and make that 1. 4/5, the easier way, you know what? You can do this. 1/5. 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, and then this would be 1 or 5/5. So numbers that are smaller or equal to 4/5 would be 1/5 is smaller than, what do you call, than 4/5. 2/5 is also smaller. 3/5 is also smaller. You can even put 4/5. So I just gave you 4 possible solutions to this inequality. Okay, all these 4 numbers actually are less or equal than 4/5. Explain the difference between graphing inequality with a closed dot and one with an open dot. Use examples to support. So let's pick an easy one. What? Let's go like this. So y is greater than 5. Okay. To put that on a number line, we would go 5, 6, and 4. A little circle on that 5. And the reason this circle would be an open circle is because any number above 5 is part of the solution. We'll make this inequality true. You can pick 5.01, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Any number to the right of 5 will make this inequality true. But the number 5 itself will not, because if you put 5 instead of y, you get 5 is greater than 5, which is false. So to show that 5 is not part of the solution, we leave the circle open. Now, if that inequality said y is greater or equal to 5, we're going to create the same number line. And in this case, we draw a circle. Numbers that are greater to the right of 5 or greater than 5 are still going to make this inequality true. But the only difference is that the number 5 in this case will also be part of that solution. So if I put 5 over here, although 5 is not greater than 5, 5 will equal to 5, making that inequality true. So in this case, to show that 5 is part of the solution, we shade. Okay, that's the reason. Okay, so what else? I think there was this page. Let's say it's this page. Okay, so this one is just really just graphing. Okay, so you just want to draw a circle. So we're going to go on top of 5. We want numbers that are less than 5, less than or equal to 5. So less than 5 would be 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to point this way. So any number that starts there and goes that way will make that inequality true. And is 5 also part of this? Yes, and because it is, we're going to shade this circle. Okay. X is greater than 17. So I want numbers that are greater than 17, and numbers greater than 17 are on this side. We're not going to shade because it's not an equal sign over there. Less than 33. We want numbers that are less than 33, and in this case, they are all on this side of the circle. Okay. What's 4? The high temperature was no greater than 74 degrees. So how do we? So on top of 74, it was not greater than 74, so it can't be 75, it can't be 76, and it can't 77. So whatever the temperature was 73, 72, 71, 50. Okay, it was up to 74. So you want all these numbers over here all the way. Okay, so any number less than 74, and in this case, no greater than 74 meant that it also could have been 74. Okay, so we're going to shade that. 5. The bookshelf contained no less than 150 books. Okay, so you're looking at this bookshelf and you take a guess, well, this bookshelf has no less than 150 books. What does it mean? Does it mean it has 149 books? No, that's it. Another way of saying this is that's the minimum, that the minimum number of books in the shelf is 150. That's the smallest amount. So it's going to have 150 or more, which means it's this way. Okay. Okay, so no less. It's another way of saying the minimum amount. The smallest amount of books that there are on the shelf is 150. Okay, it's going to have 150 guaranteed and higher. Okay. The speed limit was greater than 55 miles per hour. So here's your speed limit. Okay, and to show that it was greater than 55, we point the arrow at this one because those are numbers greater than 55. 7. 2 students were asked to find an inequality that has the following graph. Okay, so I think I can do. So this is shaded, so they shade that and they point the arrow this way. So which inequality? I guess they're going to ask what inequality was that? Is it representing? Is it this guy or this guy? Well, to answer it in a very quick fashion, A, the circle is shaded, right? And because it's shaded, I'm looking for an equality sign that has the equal sign. So without even going too much detail, obviously it's this one. Okay. Who's correct? It would be Jackie. Why? Because 15 is part of the solution, and to show that 15 is part of the solution, we need to use the less than or equal sign. Okay. So that's that. Not the first one I do, the second one. Okay, so we did that, and then we have this to do. I think this is the last one. Did we do this one? Yes, we did. Okay. So this is the last one. We did the first. Well, we sort of did the first page. We did the first question. So again, for this one, you had three things to do: a solutions, mathematical sentence, and then show a graph. No admittance to children under 17. So kids, what kids can't come in here? Well, kids who are 16 can't come. Kids who are 10, 9, 8. So these are possible solutions. Okay. So to show that kids under 17 can't come in to this show, will be these kids who can't come in. They have to be what compared to 17? They have to be less. They're less. They can't come in. As a graph, because I'm gonna run out of room, I'm just gonna use two numbers: 17, 18, and 16. Circle on top of the 17. And who are the kids that can't come in? Are the kids on this side: 16, the 15, the 14, 13. Okay. Maximum capacity 350 people. That means that no more than 350 people can come in. You can't take 351. It's just too much for whatever reason. So you can have 300 people. You can have 203 people. You can have 350, but nothing above that. So here is the capacity. You see, here's 350. So the capacity of this room can be greater than 350. No, it can be less. So the number of people that can come in this room has to be less than 350 or even equal to 350. Number line, and again, I'm going to make a smaller number line. 351 to the right, 349, a circle, and to show the number of people that can come to this room, it's everybody on this side. 349, 348, 200, 100, and it can also be 350. Maya has at least 50 bucks, which means she has 50. She can have 52. She can have 100. She can have 200. At least the minimum amount, the smallest amount of money that she has in her wallet is 50. Okay, the smallest. She has. So if you open her wallet, for sure, she has 50. Nothing less than that. 50 and higher. So how do we represent that? So let's see M for Maya. $50. So the money that she has obviously is going to be greater than 50 or even equal to 50. It's 50 and above. 50, 51, 49. So we're going to put a circle on top of 50. The amount of money that she has, it has to be greater than 50. So we're going to go to the right. And I'm going to shade this because it is possible that she also has 50 in her wallet. The item costs as little as $1. Okay, so it could be $1. It could be $1.05. It could be $2. It could be $6. So the smallest amount that this whatever item can cost is $1. Not lower than $1, but $1 is as low as it goes. So write C for cost. The cost of the item is going to be compared to $1. What can it be under $1? You can't. So it has to be greater than $1 or even equal to that. Here's your number line: 1, 2, 0 here. Let's put a circle on top as 1. Can it be 1? Yes, it can. So I'm going to shade, and it can be every single price above 1. Okay. No charge for children under 7. So children who can eat for free. A 6-year-old kid, 5-year-old kid, a 3-year-old kid, 2-year-old kid. So children compared to 7, what do they have to be? To be no charge, they have to be under 7. Okay. 7, 8, 6, arrow, arrow. So the kids have to be all under 7. So you're going to point that way. Must be 18 or older to win. So probably a casino. All right. So if you ever go to a casino a few years, you can be 18, you can be 19, you can be 50, you can be 85. Anything 18 and above probably lets you even get into the place. So your age, In order for you to win, what does your age have to be compared to 18? You can be greater than 18 or you can be equal to 18. Number line, 18, 19, 17, circle. You want to be 18 and older, so we also want to shade that. Bridge capacity, not to exceed a ton. So you can be half a ton, 0.5 of a ton, maybe 3/4 of a ton. Okay. Can you be heavier than 1 ton? No, you can't. You can go up to 1 ton. So the bridge capacity is B. Okay, whatever is going on top of that bridge compared to 1 ton, you have to be less than a ton. Can you also be exactly a ton? Yes. So anything under a ton and up to a ton, you're okay. So in this one, you might want to write 1 ton, 2 tons, etc., and go 0 tons. So your weight has to be anything that is 1 ton shaded or less. Bailey can spend no more than $10. Okay, no more, that's the maximum, that's a limit. Okay, you can't spend $10.01. The maximum you can go is $10. So you can spend $9, you can spend $8, $6, and you can even spend $10. So the amount that Bailey can spend compared to $10 has to be less than $10 or even equal to $10. Number 9, 10, 11, 9. The highest amount that this person can spend is up to 10, so which means 10 is part of the solution, and anything under 10. We're going to aim it that way. The elevator capacity is 1,500 pounds. So that means that if your combined weight of everyone in the elevator is 1,400 pounds, it will go up. 1,300 pounds will work. About 1,500 pounds, it will still go. At 1,501, the elevator won't work, so that's out. That means that the most it can take is 1,500 pounds. So the elevator, whoever is in the elevator, all their weights combined has to be less than 1,500 pounds, or it can also be exactly 1,500 pounds. Anything that and less, the elevator will work. 1,500. Let's go 1,501. Let's go 1,499. Okay. So the weight, because equal to, can be 1,500 or less. Margot is at least 30 years old, which means she's not younger than 30. She can be 30, 31, 32, 33, but definitely not younger than 30. So possible ages: 30, 35, 40, 45, anything that's 30 or higher. So M for Margot and 30. So how is Margot compared to 30? Well, she's going to be anything that's greater than 30 or even equal to 30. Here's 30, 31, 29, circle, and her age is going to be above 30. I'm going to shade that. And there's not much more. Oops, there's a lot. Must be 48 inches or taller to write. So you can be 48, and they'll let you in, or they'll let you on the right. You can be 49, you can be 50, you can be 60 inches tall, you can be 75 inches tall, but you can't be 47. You can't even be 47.9. They won't let you in. So your height has to be what? Greater than 48. Can it be 48? Yes, it can. Equal to 48 or greater than 48. Number line. Here's 48 inches, 49, it's 47. So anybody who wants to come to this right, I can shade this because it can be 48, and you have to be higher than that. Okay? Is that it? Oh, no. Okay. Maximum weight allowed, 55 pounds. So you can't be over 55. Can you be 55? Yes. Probably like luggage when you go on a trip. So if your luggage is 55 pounds, that's okay. 54, 20, 35, all those are okay. 56, not allowed. So your weight compared to 55 has to be less than 55, and for this one, it can also be equal to 55. Number line, 55, 56, 54. So the weight of your luggage can be 55, which is not writing, okay, and anything lower. Anything above that, they'll probably charge you an extra fee. Yishan is at least 4 feet tall, so that means he's 4 feet. He's 4 feet 1 inch. He could be 5 feet. He could be 6 feet. I know that he's at least 4 feet, so anything 4 and higher. He's not 3.9 or 3 feet 9 inches, 3 feet 8. He's 4 and above. So his height is compared to 4 inches here. It's definitely greater than 4 or even equal to 4. 4, 5, that's his height. So his height is anything 4 and higher, including 4. Nowhere under the age of 18 is allowed. So if you are 17, you can't go in. 16, 15, 10, those are the ages that are not allowed. Okay, under 18. So your age, if you are under 18, you can't come in. All right. So if you're 18, you can. Okay. Under 18, you can't. So 18, 19, 17, circle on top of 18, and to show the kids who can't come in, it could be any kid on this side of the circle. Service provided to those 10 and under. So if you're 10, you get the service. If you're 9, if you're 8, if you're 6, you're 4, 3, I don't know. So in order to get these services, probably like, I don't know, a ride or a kiddie ride or something. The services. So compared to the age of 10, so if you're under 10, you get the privilege. And if you're also equal to 10, you get whatever services, face painting, whatever it is. Okay? And to show on a number line, the inequality, 10, 11, 9. So you want to show all the people who get this service. So it'd be the kids who are 9, 8, 7, 6 who are on this side, and the kids who are also 10 years old. Must be able to carry minimum 40 pounds. Some jobs require you to carry heavy things, so you have to carry at least 40 pounds. My God. So you need to be able to carry 40, 41, 42, 50 pounds, 60 pounds, whatever it is, you need to be able to carry as long as it's 40 and above. So they'll probably give you a physical test and give you something that's at least 40 pounds for you to carry around just to make sure that you can. But they won't give you anything that's 39, 38. So we'll call this carry and 40. So whatever you need to carry will always be greater than 40 or even equal to 40. 40, 41, 39. So the weight of the things you're going to carry are going to be at least 40 and higher. The maximum tunnel height is 13.5. So if you have a tunnel and you're having your car going through it, make sure that whatever you're driving, it's not taller than 13.5 feet. Okay, so your car, whatever vehicle you're driving, could be 11.5 feet tall, it could be 10.5 feet tall, it could be 13 feet tall, it could be 13.4 feet tall, okay? And it can even be 13.5. Anything above that, your car will probably hit the top. So, the height compared to 13.5, the height of whatever you're driving needs to be less than 13.5 or even equal to 13.5, okay? At 13.5, let's call this 14, and let's call this 13. We're going to do that by 0.5s, okay? So here you go. Can your vehicle be 13.5? It can, so I'm going to shade it, and it needs to be less than that. I'm gonna aim it that way. Okay. And last one, must be over 4 feet. Over 4 feet. So if you're 4 feet, you can't cut in. You gotta be 4.1, 4.2, 5 feet, 6 feet, whatever it is. It needs to be greater than 4. So your height compared to 4 feet, you need to be greater than 4 feet. Period. Okay. If you're 4 feet, no, not allowed. So representing this, here's 4, here's 5, here's 3. So you circle. You're not shading this because if you're 4, you just can't get in. So 4 is not part of the solution. So it's anything higher than 4 and to the right. Okay. That's it.